Hi there, I'm Marnie Brooks. Now we've all seen the television reports from Wall Street. You know, the ones that show the bell ringing to open the financial market to the traders waiting down below. Well, the IBEW has its own version of commodities trading. And while each transaction may not involve millions of dollars, it is still pretty darn important to the people involved.
The currency here is the pins, local pins, staff pins, district pins. That's pretty much what you buy and sell at our conventions.
Pins, pins, and more pins. Every local makes them, and it seems every convention delegate wants them.
Does anybody have a first district pin you're willing to part with?
Pins, pins, and more pins. What collectible baseball cards are to a sports junkie, IBEW pins are to many members of the Brotherhood.
Right here, a lot of people still want that dearly.
Oh yeah.
So how many pins do you think you have in there? I mean, can we look inside there?
There's a whole bunch of my pins.
Uh-huh.
And in the bottom is probably 20 or 30 that I've got just this morning. So I've got close to 200.
Pin trading has gone on for years and years at the IBEW convention, and one thing is for sure, the pins collected by the delegates during the convention have to be checked inside their luggage. There's no way they would ever get through the metal detector at the airport, like this representative.
Later down, I mean, you know, we got the Blues Brothers hat too. We got pins on top of it too. You got to run out of space, you know. You don't have enough, but everybody loves pins. You got to make a pin that the ladies like. If the ladies like it, you do great.
Pins, pins, and more pins. Even though each design is different, some locals really take it to another level.
And then Local 11, Business Manager Marvin Kropke, I think, has to take the top this year with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And each one of the characters is replaceable. And then there's 10 characters. So definitely this year was the hot pin on the floor.
Well, this is a creative style that I've done with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is a little different with the president and Maury from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and some of our IBEW members. Then we created another selection, what I call the King, which is all Elvis with his guitar right here. The middle one I call Soul to Soul, which is Aretha Franklin and Ray Charles. And the one at the bottom I call All Cash, which is all Johnny Cash. And this one here I call the All American Music. And that's with Billy Ray, Aretha Franklin, Elvis, Ray Charles, and Johnny Cash.
There was an apron filled with 2006 pins that was raffled off to contestants.
Actually, last night a good friend of mine, Bill Hitt from Local 222, Florida, he won the apron. But he did a righteous thing, and he gave it back to the Cope department,
who in turn auctioned it off for, get this, $3,000.
Now, Cope is our political PAC fund, and we raised money to elect, you know, friends of labor that have strong voting records, and they have their mindset on assisting working men and women.
As the wheeling and dealing took on many forms, as convention goers angled to acquire many different styles of IBEW fashion, one common element ruled the day. These pins bring members together, and that's what the Brotherhood is all about.
It's fun meeting some of my Canadian friends because I have ancestors and friends in Canada, and I've actually found one of the people from where my grandparents were born, and they actually know where my grandfather was born, so it's been a humbling experience not only to collect the pins, but to strengthen the family tree, as they say.
If you have a pin, you just stop people and start talking to them, and then you find out what part of the country they're from, and their pin more or less goes with the parts of the country they're from.
It's just a good way to get to know people, walk up and say, hi, I'm Tom from Anchorage, and meet them and trade a pin.
They're making a lot of friends, and I think that's really what the Pin Frenzy and Trading does. They're meeting people from all around the country, and that's what the Brotherhood's all about.
I'm Marnie Brooks. Thanks for watching.